Shalom, this is Shah Masharala, outlines in camp. And first and foremost, I like to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Father and the Son, and the proper true Hebrew tongue, the Allah Swan Kadash, the holy tongue, Paleo Hebrew, Kal Halal Allah, Yahweh Shema Shah, Bashem Harakah Kodash Ma'amath, also delving to the elders and apostles of GMS, and Delmar Samad as well, Ohio Masharala, peace and blessing 1/3, citation for elect. This lesson finna just go on a quick little lesson. It's finna go on the Day of Atonement and on the spirit we should be in, and the spirit that the Lord gonna give us. And so kind of just to have it, and of course to know it before, after, next year, But this is Leviticus chapter 23, verse 27. Also on the 10th day of the 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement. It shall be in holy convocation. And the word convocation mean, an assembly. And of course, the assembly of the people doing this is the one that righteously believe unto the name Yahweh Bashim Shah, and that try to follow the laws and commandments to the best of their ability. And of course going to the direct doctrine, and of course going to the moon. You just like your Friday Sabbath holders. But when knowing they go by the moon, the new moon, not just the days of the weeks, because it's a Roman calendar, But I'm keep going with it, and ye shall afflict your souls, and offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. And so, of course, any animal sacrifice, or any like quote unquote physical sacrifice, basically done away with. The only sacrifice the Lord want us to give Him is our spirit. Of course, our body as well. But that's to literally die for the Lord. That's to literally do the same thing that the house would do for because the house already did it. And so you're gonna want Yahweh to look in your eyes and see the hope and faith you have in the Lord Yahweh, and simply to believe that you can fast for a day or two or three, or how long your body or your spirit allows it, or simply die for the Lord, and to do many other things, because this is what it's for. This is what the holy days are for, to afflict, at least this specific one, Day of Atonement, to atone for our sins, turn back to Yahweh Shah, and ultimately come together and break bread as one another, brothers and sisters, and keep on studying, because these are the times that's coming up where you probably won't be able to eat for a few days, that you either gonna eat for a few days, the Lord gonna feed you, or or you can just not eat because you feel like it's more important things, studying, or like say Jacob's trouble, crafting, but kind of just, going back to what the Lord is doing for us right now, is strengthen our minds and our spirits, so we can be as gold tried in the fire, because that's the reason why we're being afflicted right now, and that's why we gotta atone for it, because we still going through that trial period of trying of the Most High, trying His people. We still gotta be tried every single day. We gotta go to trials, tribulation, affliction, and righteous chastisement that He's putting us through. And of course, 2/3 of people don't even understand it. They think it's lack of they think it's just God hates them or whatever. Nah, the Most High loves you. That's why He whoop you. If you don't love your kid, you let them run them up. To do anything. To be a beast, just like Esau and the rest of these heathens. But we are the peculiar people. The Lord loves us, and He's showing His love by chastising and putting these trials and tribulations. And so what a true man of the Lord, a woman of the Lord, or child of the Lord really look like, and how they should be, and of course it's all in the scriptures. This is Psalm chapter 31, verse 24. Be of good courage, and He shall strengthen your heart, all you that hope in the Lord. So this is a simple thing that you should know. We're doing all this for the simple fact of showing who really loves the Lord. Would you die for your would you die for the Lord? Would you allow your woman and your kids and whatever with you or whoever with you to starve for not taking the Nicaragua? Would you do what would you do for the Lord? To hopefully you do anything as long as the Lord allows it. You're able to do anything. Hey, look, that's how the Lord works. He won't let anyone that actually is truly calling out His name be forsaken. He won't actually have anyone that that prays to Him day in and day out. And anytime they want to cast the trouble up to Yahweh to be to meet their demise. And like a gruely death. Or gruely demise, because ultimately we're praying and ceasing. And not we're praying without ceasing, and giving our faith and hope, and having courage, only because the Lord Yahweh Shemashah led us. We only here because the Lord Yahweh Shemashah led us. So that's a simple fact. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 13. There have no temptation taking you, but such as a common to man. But Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. So man, the temptation that we had today, the temptation that we have in all ways, either to go with the flesh, the flesh and the spirit fight. The flesh want to be, wicked and those in this society, money hungry, or women hungry, or lust, and whatnot. All types of strange things that we shouldn't be a part of. We the peculiar people, because we're not a part of the natural state. We're not a part of the what was it called, brute beast. We're part of the natural order that Most High set up, not something that a beast would do. A beast would do that. That's what separates us. That's why we're holy. We're a holy people. That's what we separate from these heathens and from the beast. We have a spirit to do the right thing. We can call on the Lord Yahweh Shemashah if we feel like it. Or if it's necessary. If we're crying, if we have problems, if we have anything wrong with us, the Lord can help us with that. So this is Psalm chapter 34 verse 19. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivered him out of them all. So just like today, just like yesterday, just like now, like tomorrow, we don't know what's at hand. Of course, we know we still gonna be in these bodies for the most part, of course, or that this place is gonna be here for the most part, of course, but ultimately, to cast your all your wearies and troubling to the Lord Yahweh Shemashah, and keep studying and pushing, watching lessons, spiritually building yourself, and as a child, or as a woman, or as a man of the Lord, simply being knowing that you can possibly be of the 1/3 or the elect. That's a possibility. A good chance if you know that you would die for the Lord, if you know you'll do anything for the Lord Yahweh Shemashah, and this is only a small part, because the Lord, what he's doing now, and as we not all know, he's trying us in the fire, so we can be better, so we can be renewed, refreshed, be and of course ultimately be cut off from this flesh, and that's going basically into the new bodies and whatnot, so we can actually not have to sin. We can go to as many Day of Atonements as we want to, but because ultimately we will be renewed, and we won't have to sin anymore. We'll be at peace, and this ultimately onto the kingdom. This what we're designed. This is why we're going through all this trials and tribulation. That's why we want to be afflicted right now, and denounce ourselves right now, because in these times that's the only thing we can do. Because that's what Yahweh would do in the flesh, and that's what he already did. That's what we're gonna do, every day now, to forsake ourselves and to only believe into the Lord Yahweh by my side with all your heart. It's Ephesians chapter 6, verse 11. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. And even though it's the Day of Atonement, it's easy. Well, he's trying to make it easy to make you want to do something, But of course, or Jake, shoot, cause Jake can make everything look bad, make it look good. They give you a bacon burger wrapped in gold and ask you to eat it for $100, man. And most Jakes wouldn't think nothing of it. They like that's another Tuesday, So whatever, but nah, I'm just slap that out of your hand, or I don't know, kick it out of your hand, or walk away. But this spirit we gotta have now. We gotta put on the whole armor of Yahweh, man. That's the strongest armor in the universe, And ain't no other armor made out of steel or iron that can that can all be broken by steel, iron, or other type of minerals. But the armor of Yahweh can only be broken, by Yahweh, and Yahweh is only gonna let it break just to come back stronger, Just like now, our spirits can be broken, or at least our flesh will be broken, but then our spirits will become strong, because the flesh, the houses we have, or the cars, or anything we have that we think we need or we want, or the Lord can take it away, but then give you something far better. Even if a brother or sister is in this predicament right now, just know that we all doing this for the same reason. We all want that reward. We all want to be able to hug Yahweh Shai, and get that reward. That's the best thing in the universe right now. That's what we're fighting for. That's what we're pushing for day in and day out, and that's what we're gonna keep praying for, and having faith and hope in Yahweh, and Yahweh Bashim Shai. But ultimately, that was a lesson. That was an edifying lesson, and with that, on to Shalom.